So the lesson I want to focus on today is why we shouldn't wait, right? So when it comes to putting away our money, a lot of times we always wait for that perfect situation when our money is the best it's ever going to be, when we make more money, when we pay off something. But I want you to understand the power of compound interest and the reason why you should never wait to start putting things away and taking care of things. So as you know, I'm going to show you a quick example here. This is going to be, and I'm going to zoom in. I had some feedback last time where it's a little difficult to see the numbers, but when it comes to putting money away now versus the next 10 years, you're going to have different results. Okay. So if you were to do $1,000 a year now for the next 10 years, and you only got 5% back return, right? Wherever you put your money every year, as you see, right, $1,000 with $50 of interest, you have 1,050. You put that back in and add another $1,000, right? We're at 2,050, and it continues, right, for about 10 years, right? Now, as you see here, right after this, where it says the plus G2 is just referencing the contribution here. When you go to the next one, it stops, right? And now I'm just grabbing what is left every year. So you can kind of see how the compound interest works. Once you stop contributing, the interest still continues to stack on top of that and grow. And then if we go to, say, the 30-year mark, and I highlighted green to make it easier for you to know when we're contributing and red when we're not, right? This is for the first 10 years, right? We start now and then we stop for 20 years, right? You end up with about $67,000. Again, perfect situation, 5% interest, every year, and no fluctuation. So it's just a mathematical way to show you the power of compound interest and why it's important to start now. Now, if we were to wait for money to be in a perfect situation for us and we don't contribute for 10 years and we wait and start, on the 11th year, right? As you see, same exact thing here as it was over here. Same thing, that 10-year mark, 12,577 that's put in, right? And we're at 13,206, all right? So we're right here. Exactly the same, right? So it doesn't matter. You're still going to have, but now I don't stop contributing. And as you see, I continue to grab $1,000. So, okay, well, this looks better. That 11th year, I'm at 14,206, going up to 14,917 versus over here, it's about $1,100 better. And you might think, yeah, it's better. Well, because you're still putting in $1,000, right? But if we go to the bottom and you follow it all the way through and you keep putting $1,000 in for 20 years, you're only going to have just under 35,000 versus just over 67. So it's very important that it doesn't matter whether it's $50, $100, $1,000. Anything is better than nothing because 100% of zero is still zero. Okay, so make sure, don't wait, put money away. All right, for your future, for your family's future, compound interest will take care of you. You have to leave it alone and let it grow. So if you have any questions, feel free to put any in the comments. I'll typically get through with them, every day I'll look at them, but feel free to subscribe if you want more information like this. I appreciate your time and I hope you learned something.